everyone, and welcome to the David Goodman Reality and Truth Show. My name is Vanita Lambert. I am the host of this show, and this is my guest, Alicia Burno. Alicia Burno is bilingual, so we're going to be doing a bilingual show today so that we can reach as many people as possible with this very important information about Medicare as well as other things. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We really appreciate that. Alicia, thank you for coming on again, and she's going to be a regular guest.
Thank you, Vanita, for inviting me. Thank you. I'm here very happy to share with everybody, the latest information.
Exactly. And just because, everybody doesn't get to see every single show, would you mind just telling everybody a little, just reintroduce yourself again, a little bit about your background, and you can do that in Spanish if you want. This way, yes. We want to reach out to our bilingual clients and audience, not clients, bilingual clients and audience. And we want to make sure that everyone in the Bridgeport area, as well as other areas, get the information in their first language. So, please.
So, buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Alicia Burno. Soy agente de seguros de salud. Yo ayudo a las personas a entender el Medicare y los seguros privados. Aquí estamos con Venira para ayudarlos a entender todo lo que es relacionado a la cobertura. Ahí está mi número telefónico, ahí está mi email, cualquier pregunta, me pueden mandar un mensaje y yo encantada de ayudarlos.
Thank you very much. And so one of the things we want to talk about, this is the very last time for all of the Medicare Advantage and Part C clients to make the change. If you need to switch over to another plan. So everybody thought it was December 7th. You actually had another 3 months from January 1st to March 31st. So if you just went into a Medicare Advantage plan and it is not working for you for whatever reason, or you saw that you want better benefits, this is your last month that you're going to get to make that change. Okay, so that's one of the things that we want to talk about and why you would make a change. The other thing we want to talk about is the QMB, the Qualified Medicare Benefits.
Yep. Let me translate this.
Yes.
Ahora estamos en una época de inscripción abierta que empezó el 1 de enero hasta el 31 de marzo. Todas aquellas personas que están en un seguro privado de Medicare, que le llaman el Medicare Advantage o la parte C, tienen la opción de hacer cambios. Ya sea de la parte C, o sea, estar en un Medicare Advantage, dejar el Medicare Advantage y pasar simplemente al Medicare original, o cambiar de una compañía a otra compañía o de un plan a otro plan. Entonces, mucha gente piensa o ha pensado que solamente puede hacer los cambios desde octubre 15 a diciembre 7, pero no, esta es otra época también en la que la gente puede hacer estos cambios. Así que si no están contentos o si ven que la cobertura que tienen actualmente no está de acuerdo a las necesidades de ustedes, contacte a su agente o me pueden contactar a mí también para hacer una cita y poder ayudarlos.
Okay. And so we have some, like I said before, we wanted to talk about QMB, which it has so many different names, and I'll run through a few of them. It's called Medicare Savings Program. Some people call it Medicaid, but it is, and some people call it extra benefits, but QMB stands for Qualified Medicare Benefits. And we have such exciting news for those of you who was just on the cusp of not making it. Because as of today, March 1st, that limit, it was, I think, 2564 as an individual. So if your gross monthly income with everything included, child support, rents, everything, Social Security, pensions, everything included, your gross monthly income, if it was $2,564, then you qualified, you were eligible for the QMB. And so those of you who made a little bit over that did not qualify. So good news for you guys. That number has been increased to $2,649. So if you are in that category, you need to reach out to either me or Alicia, and that will give you a special enrollment. Okay, so if you're a single individual and your gross monthly income with everything included comes out to less than $2,649, then you're entitled to a special enrollment and special benefits, and you can enroll on a new Medicare Advantage / Part C program. And that if you're not sure, you still want to call us. It is just so, it's so important because you're going to get so many benefits if you're able to do that. So now as a couple, okay, the amount for couples, married couples, is $3,595. So if you're married and your income together, husband and wife or partners, if you are married, then that number is $3,595. So you want to give us a call. The numbers are on the screen, and we will be happy to review everything with you over the phone, or we'll drive anywhere in Connecticut, sit at your kitchen table, or you can come to one of our 2 offices. One is in Shelton, and then one is in Farmington for your convenience. So I'm going to let you
Let me translate
explain
that.
that. Yes, translate. Thank you.
So, estamos hablando acerca de la existencia de un programa que se llama la QMB, que significa realmente, es un beneficio económico, ¿no?, que da el estado de Connecticut. Aquellas personas con un ingreso bajo. Ahora, este ingreso para este año ha subido, felizmente, y ahora para una persona soltera, si usted hace menos de $2,649 al mes, usted puede calificar para la ayuda de este programa. Ahora, este programa, ¿qué es exactamente? Es para ayudarlo a pagar la cobertura, ¿no? Cuando uno va a visitar al doctor, uno tiene que pagar lo que le llaman los copays. Este programa se encargaría de exactamente ayudarlo con esos pagos. Ahora, como le digo, para la gente soltera, máximo el ingreso sería $2,649. Si son casados, la entrada de ambos tiene que ser máximo de $3,595 al mes. Si usted hace menos, usted nos puede llamar, ya sea a Benita o a mí, y con gusto los ayudaremos a aplicar a este programa que se llama la QMB. Y repito, es para ayudar a pagar los copagos de visitas tanto a doctores como a hospitales y para pagar la parte B, que todo el mundo tiene que pagar de acuerdo, ¿no? Pero es una cosa, es un programa muy importante, muy importante, que si podemos calificar, sería bueno que ustedes vayan y nos llamen y podamos nosotros ayudarlos a estos.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So at the risk of redundancy, it is so very important, the benefits that you can get if you were, if you just missed the QMB amount, then the state of Connecticut, and you're a little bit over, so the state of Connecticut is paying your Part B premium. and you have to pay your co-pays and your deductible, and then you have a maximum out-of-pocket amount, which is somewhere around $6,700. So that is a worst-case scenario right now if you missed QMB. So if you just missed it last year and this year you're within that range, that $2,649, this is what you're going to get. The state of Connecticut will pay your Part B premium. The state of Connecticut and the programs that you enroll on, which could be, you know, we have so many different companies that we're contracted with, private companies like United Healthcare, Aetna, Anthem, WellCare, what have you. They will pay, if your doctor is in that network, along with the federal contract that we have, that they've signed with the federal government and your private vendor, private company, you'll have no co-pays, you'll have no deductibles, and the state of Connecticut will pay your Part B premium. Actually, if your doctor's in the network, almost every category of service that I could think of, you will not have to pay for. So that's why it's that important that you make that call and that you find out. You have nothing to lose if you don't qualify, or we can tell you which level you do qualify. So that there's 3 levels. Number 1, that's the first level. Then there's a second level, okay, where if your individual and your gross monthly income is under $2,900, then the state of Connecticut will pay your Part B premium. But you have to apply. They're not going to come and knock on the door and say, okay, this is what you're making, we're going to do A, B, and C. It doesn't happen automatically. You must apply. And then if you're a married couple and your gross income is under $39.35, but over the $35.95, you're within that range, then of course the state of Connecticut will pay the Part B for you and for your partner, your husband. And if that happens, you're saving $174 times 2. So that's like $349 or whatever. I'm terrible in math, but it's $300 and something. You can figure that out later. Just call us and get the savings, and we'll figure it out for you at that time. But you will be saving money. So it's just really important that you reach out to licensed professional agents like Alicia, if you're Spanish, or if she does English too, or myself. But especially if you're Spanish speaking, you want to get this information in your first language. So for those of you that are listening to this and you have neighbors that speak Spanish, you want to refer them to this. I do know from one of my clients, from one of my friends, that this show is on Sunday mornings. It's one of the times. The show is on, it's live on YouTube, and they play it throughout the week, but I know that it comes on Sunday mornings around 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. So you can even tell them when to watch it, and they can listen to Alicia
Yes.
in Spanish.
So let me translate now.
Yes.
So, estamos hablando del programa de la QMB, que es dado está bajo el estado de Connecticut. Hablamos también de los límites de ingreso, tanto soltero, ¿no? 1 o casado 1. Como ya les repito y les vuelvo a repetir, casado es máximo $3,595 al mes y soltero máximo $2,649. Pero siempre a veces tal vez nos pasamos un poco y pensamos, tal vez ganamos no lo necesario para calificar a este plan. Pero sí hay otro plan también dentro del estado de Connecticut que se llama el SLM. Y en ese plan lo que hay es también ayuda, ¿no? Es una ayuda para pagar la parte B. Si no es uno completo, como quien diría, uno completo como la QMB, si quieres una ayuda, también hay un máximo de ingreso. Aquí el ingreso máximo para una persona soltera es de $2,900 al mes. Y para una persona casada es $3,935 al mes. Esto es, obviamente estamos hablando de después de de los 3.595 del otro programa, ¿no? Como casados, o que esa diferencia, eso es lo que tal vez podría usted calificar. Si es que usted se pasó un poquito del otro programa. Pero como cabe rectificar, todo es simplemente llamen por teléfono, pregúntenos, nosotros podemos ver, ¿no?, en cuál de los dos programas ustedes pueden aplicar. Hay ayuda en el estado de Connecticut que podemos nosotros llegar a, y sería bueno que ustedes cojan eso para poder ayudarse también. Pero es algo que les va a ayudar ya sea para pagar la parte B, o ya sea también para pagar o pagar los copays cada vez que uno va al doctor, cada vez que uno va a ver el hospital, y también para recoger medicamentos, porque la mayoría de los planes tiene cobertura de medicamentos, dentales, visión. Entonces, sería bueno, ¿no?, que ustedes contacten ya sea a Benita, a mí o a otro agente para que los podamos guiar de esta manera.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. You know, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And like we said before, you got absolutely nothing to lose. And this is, you know, David Goodman left this platform for us to give out information and resources to the greater Bridgeport community as well as other communities. Because if you don't have the information, you cannot take advantage of any of the benefits. And this is not, you know, this is not a one-time deal. I'm going to be here, I've been here, and Alicia is going to be here. We're going to be doing other events together. You're going to see us throughout Bridgeport. I know I'm going to be at the Juneteenth parade with my table set up. We'll probably both be at the parade, maybe, if she's not on vacation, depending, you know, or I will definitely have all of her information in Spanish if she cannot make it for whatever reason. But there's we have the Juneteenth parade on June 8th, and then we have the festival with, you know, entertainment, and we have all the vendors around. So I already got my table planned, my flagship financial partners table, so that we could give out this free information, and we'll have it decorated all pretty with balloons and all this other stuff. So, and we're doing an event in May also, and if anything else comes up, you know, let us know. And if anyone, you know, has like a church or a special organization, nonprofit or for-profit, or any type of club that you may belong to, and you like us to share this information with the members of that club in English or Spanish, we'll be happy to do something like that to you as well, or in your church too.
So let me translate.
Yeah.
Nosotros vamos a estar en diferentes eventos, ¿no? Para ayudar a la gente, ¿no?, que tenga preguntas, se pueden acercar. Vamos a estar en unos desfiles, y Benira sobre todo va a estar ahí también. Pero yo les digo que si ustedes, pertenecen a una organización, a una iglesia o en el mismo trabajo, si ustedes creen que nosotros podemos ir a ayudarlos a hablar, ¿no?, hacer una pequeña charla acerca del tema, sin costo alguno, nosotras muy encantadas de hacer una presentación tanto en inglés como en castellano para toda aquella persona que es interesada en el tema. Definitivamente es algo importante estar al tanto de los cambios en todo lo que es el seguro de salud, ya sea en el Medicare como en las compañías privadas, porque año tras año siempre hay pequeños cambios y tenemos que saber si es que este año vamos a tener la misma cobertura que tuvimos el año pasado, ¿verdad? Nadie quiere sorpresas, llegar a la farmacia y no hay cobertura, ¿verdad? Ya no, lo que cubría ya no cubre. Entonces, ahí están nuestros teléfonos, pueden llamar a Benira, me pueden llamar a mí. Nosotras encantadas de ir a su comunidad, de ir a su iglesia, de ir a su organización, de ir a su trabajo y darles esta información a toda aquella persona que crea que le pueda ser útil. Y estaremos encantadas de hacerla.
Okay, yep. And yeah, so we're here to help you. We're here to stay. We do annual reviews with you. If you have along the way any questions or concerns, or if something goes wrong, you can always, we'll give you our cell phone number where you can reach out and call us if you should need anything. So we just want you to know that I know there are some people out there that have agents come by and sign them up on a plan and they never see them again. And I just want you to know that we are not that type of agent. We will be around annually for you, and even more than that. And we want to service you and your community as well, you and your family. And so when things change, we'll be there to let you know what those changes are. Because one of the things that we do to make sure that everyone is always in a plan that's good for them is we meet with all of the vendors like every August, September, before annual enrollment period, before October 15th. We meet with Aetna, Anthem, United Healthcare. We have a meeting with all of those vendors, and they let us know what the changes are from 2023 to 2024. And if there are any negative changes, in any of those plans, we go back to our clients and let you know in advance so that you'll know to make a change, or you'll know that you're not going to get whatever negative change there happen to be. So we pride ourselves on taking care of our clients, and we pride ourselves on being there for you. It's more than just a job. I mean, let's face it, let's be honest, we all need, a job to pay our bills, but we love what we do.
That's true.
And that makes a difference, that we care about what we do. And I personally just do a lot of volunteer work to some of my members that really need it. Like I have a vision impaired member client. And so, I told her, call me anytime, whether it's regarding Medicare or not, no matter what it's about, because sometimes I take her to the pharmacy or take her to the store. She can't drive. She doesn't see well. So we give back to our community because somewhere along the line, somebody helps me,
Yes. Let me translate that. So aquí estamos nosotras para ayudarlos, ¿no? Ya sea con una revisión, ¿no? Usted está contento con el seguro que está, perfecto, nadie dice que cambie, pero sí, si no ha hecho una revisión, hacer la revisión para ver qué coberturas, ¿no? qué cosas se han añadido, qué cosas ya no están tanto cubiertas como antes. Si ustedes tienen un agente, nosotras les recomendamos a llamar a ese agente. O si no tienen agente, ahí están nuestros números telefónicos en pantalla y nosotras estaremos encantadas de ayudarlas, hacerlas una revisión de todos los beneficios del plan en el cual usted esté. Nosotros no somos la clase de agentes que simplemente las vemos una vez y punto. No, nosotros siempre estamos en contacto con nuestros clientes porque la salud cambia, ¿verdad? La salud va cambiando y tenemos que ir viendo cómo está yendo este seguro para nosotros a medida que vamos avanzando en edad. Entonces, queremos ver que si todavía en donde estamos va a ser bueno también para el próximo año, ¿verdad? También nosotros tenemos siempre reuniones con las compañías privadas aquí en Connecticut, en agosto, en septiembre. Siempre estamos en comunicación con estas compañías porque nos están dando a conocer los cambios, las cosas nuevas que salen, las cosas que ya no van a ver el próximo año. Entonces nosotros nos encargamos de contactar a todos nuestros clientes para darles a conocer los cambios y para saber si con esos cambios, ya sea para mejor o para peor, usted quiere seguir en ese plan para el próximo año. Y si no, pues se le busca algo que esté más adecuado a sus necesidades actuales. Recuerden la salud va cambiando a medida que vamos avanzando en edad, entonces también tenemos que ir adecuándonos a ver cuál sería el plan adecuado para esta vez, ¿verdad? Ahora, como también le seguía diciendo, nosotros somos personas que estamos realmente en contacto con nuestros clientes. Siempre estamos en contacto, vemos cómo va la salud, cómo va el seguro, si necesitan algún doctor, necesitan alguna lista de proveedores, si hay algún cambio. Entonces siempre estamos nosotras pendientes en hacerles llegar esta información si es requerida por ustedes. Pero siempre, como les digo, hay que estar al tanto de los cambios y eso es bueno para ustedes.
Okay, and we have, excuse me, about 2 minutes left, but I want to mention something that's been happening with me and my clients and the Department of DSS, their Medicaid system. So some of my clients have been receiving letters from private vendors stating that there's something wrong with their Medicaid, okay? But there really isn't. What I need you to rely on is your award letter. If you have an award letter from DSS that says that you're gonna have your Medicaid from January 24 to January 25, a private vendor cannot cancel that. Mm-hmm. So I think there's been a little bit of confusion with things like that. Another reason to call a licensed agent and find out what's what. You want to just do that real quick? We have about a minute.
Sí. Lo que queremos, lo que Benita está diciendo es que hay personas que están recibiendo cartas de seguro social, de los servicios sociales, perdón, diciendo acerca de problemas con su Medicaid. Tengan cuidado porque a veces hay personas que simplemente no leen bien la información o no están entendiendo bien lo que quiere decir. Tengan cuidado a quién le dan su información también. Es una manera, ¿no? Protéjanse.
Yep. Thank you very much. The next time we get together, we'll probably be doing a segment on life insurance. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming, Alicia. This is the David Goodman Reality and Truth Show, and we're on your side.